Hello everybody, my name is nastymold, and in this video we are going to get all of these seasonal candles for today. We're also going to do the daily quests, get information on today's chart event, and find the treasure cakes. First up is our seasonal candle bundles. There will be 4 of these to find. Our first one is up at the social space, and the rest can all be found below. The second one is just at the end of that cloud tunnel here. Pretty easy to spot. And then the last 2 are just beyond the gate. So let's head to that gate. And we should see them on either side of this gate once we get through. Let me just fly through. You can also just activate the gate if you find that easier. Whoop. And then we should have one on the left side and also on the right side. Right over here. Each one of these will give us 25% of the wax needed to forge a season candle, so finding all 4 will give us 1 total season candle when we forge. Here's our last one. Easy. Now with those collected, let's get started on today's daily quests. For our first quest, we have the limited Cinnamoroll event, and today's quest is to smell flowers with Cinnamoroll in the apiary village. This one can just be found where that star is, just towards the right-hand side of the village. All we have to do is get close. Cinnamoroll should drop a cinnamon bun, and picking it up will give us A, an event currency, and B, it will complete our quest. So pretty easy for today. Let's really quickly grab the rest of the event currency by going to the cafe below. The second currency for today can be found just by sitting anywhere at all within this cafe. Once we sit down, there will be a timer that starts. Once the timer ends, an employee will come out of the back and bring us a cinnamon bun. That is our second currency. The next 3 are all from this camera back here. All we have to do is interact with this tripod. Really quickly take 3 pictures. They don't have to be nice pictures. And once we've taken them, we will have 3 more cinnamon buns just on the floor here. There they are. And that is all of our event currency for today. With these found, let's get back to the rest of the quests. The sapling can be found just at the very bottom of the cloud tunnel towards the left-hand side. All we have to do is admire it, and to do that, we just have to stand next to it and wait 60 seconds. Let's take a little sit, and we'll wait until it's done. Today's spirit we live is the Marching Adventurer. We can find this spirit in the Forest Brook area just towards the left. This is sort of above where the Shy spirit is, the Blushing Prospector, I think their name is. This one is pretty easy to relive, but you do want to look out for the rain, of course. Lots of rain and not a whole lot of coverage in this area. All we have to do is follow them and then go across this little beam, this little piece of wood here, and we are done. For the hoop scavenger hunt, we can find this quest in the Broken Bridge area of the forest. This one is pretty easy, I think. I actually really love when this quest comes around, but I understand some people might not like it. It's very interactive, and it takes a minute or 2 to finish, so I get that. If you're having difficulty in the rain, you can always complete the Broken Bridge, and that will stop the rain in this area as well. But this one is nice. All we have to do is follow the trails of birds, which will charge us as we go through them, and gather all of these hoop pieces. It's really fast if you have 2 players. You can go in 2 separate directions, but this is just me today. As you can see, I did not turn off the rain. That is always an option for you, especially if you have difficulties flying. My best advice is just to stay in the path of these birds for most of it. They will charge you as we fly along. And yeah, like I said, I really enjoy when we have this quest. I feel like it's something different, something fun, something more interactive, but I definitely see how some people might not like that. All we have to do is go all around this area, stay in the path of the birds, and make our way back to the treehouse. Basically, we're going to do a big loop. For today's treasure candles in the Golden Wasteland, our first one is right here in the social space just before we fly down. Our next one can be found in the graveyard all the way towards the end, flying into the battlefield area. Our third one will be at the very front of the shipwreck here. And our final one is in the battlefield area at the very top of the barricade wall. Today's shard will be falling in the Golden Wastelands battlefield, and it is a black shard, which means it will be awarded with regular candles. I'm going to show you where you can find the battlefield and the potential spots where the shards can fall. Right now we are in the graveyard, and I'm just going to fly past all these guys into the battlefield, which is the next area, just before the Golden Wasteland Temple. So like I said, today it will be black shards, which means it will give us regular candles, and the shards will fall at a time on the screen now. The times are also in the description, and there is also a converter to your own time zone if you need one of those. Alrighty, so this is where the shards should fall today, and there are two locations that I know of. One is over here, right in the very front of this wall, so somewhere in this vicinity right here. And the next one is past the wall on the left side. So we're going to fly through. Zoom. And kind of by this black darkness plant, it'll be on the left side of there. It's a bit far though, it's a bit out of the way. Kind of over by this wall. All the way over there. And I do have a recording from when it was here before, so I will show you how to do it. So this recording is from the second location past the wall on the left hand side, and it is pretty easy. It's a black shard, so it's not going to be super hard, but I do believe there are shard crabs, so be careful just because you can't flip them, but dodging them isn't altogether too difficult. And that is it for today's daily changes in Sky. Thank you guys so much as always for watching. Hope you found this helpful. Hope you enjoyed. And I will, of course, see you in the next video. Bye bye!